In this I'm going to be sharing with you my scalping session. We're looking at S&P 500 and many futures. The structure of the market right now is very easy for me to navigate because it is a clear uptrend. You can see there's almost no price action during the overnight session. We just rallied to the upside. EMA keeps pointing up. So as a price action trader, my goal is to always look for the channel, which in this case, the channel is nicely located. So I'm not even thinking about selling. I'm just thinking about market correcting to the key entry point. The correction phase will end. And then I'm going to be looking for high probability setups to go long. Prices are still not full at the EMA, so I'm not really going long just yet. Now this was a clean, strong uptrend, so there's a chance that it may work higher, but I truly want to see prices closing closer to the EMA, at least a little bit. We're still not even touching it, so I'm waiting for a little pullback to the EMA and then thinking about buying. The downtrend will get a break and a new extreme as well. Right, traders, I'm resuming the video because I just entered the long bounce triple test, multiple test at the EMA. While because downtrend played out with the break, moved to a new extreme. EMA keeps holding, massive bullish bar, strong tier 1 single bar. This uptrend needs to get new high according to trendline rule. It is a little bit stacked, so I'm taking the risk, but we don't have EMA in one of these bars. We're still above the EMA, so the congestion is not that bad. And because the context is so clear, the fact that we need to get new high, I simply have to take this massive bounce at the EMA. Downtrend played out with the break and new extreme. Strong rejection, buyers are buying at the bottom of the correction. I'm simply going to hold this and the setup's either going to work or it won't. I just have to follow the rules. We need to get new high, downtrend played out. There's a minor congestion, so it can take a little bit of time, but I need to follow my rules and follow my plan. I can't really call this double trap because double trap needs to form after second entry long far from the EMA and a failed second entry long. We actually had one more push higher, another push higher. So this is just multiple tests at the bottom of the EMA, at the bottom of the correction. But it doesn't matter, when the uptrend is this strong, you're not overthinking anything. You just have to follow the rules. Context is super clear. This is the type of trade we live for because there is no bearish case to be made, no bearish thesis. So once you have no conflicting variables, you have to take the risk. I'm keeping my stop loss one tick below the single bar and we got out. So I'm going to place my stop loss to break even because anything we make is just a bonus. And I'm leaving my runner at these highs in case we catch a major runner. Alright, so our runner got hit because we have a break, move to a new extreme. You can see this high is higher than the latest highest high inside this uptrend prior to break. That doesn't matter, the scalp was our main portion. The runner is always just a bonus in case market keeps going higher. So break a new high. So at this point I'm going to be pausing, looking to go long because we have a break a new high. I'm going to be watching how strong the correction is going to be. If we're going to break below EMA, there can be uptrend continuation because the trend is strong. So I'm going to be a little bit patient for a while, watching the EMA reaction and the structure after breaking a new high. This bearish push phase worked, so I'm adapting to wider downtrend. Right, traders, I'm resuming the video quickly because I just barely managed to take a second entry short. Because we widened the downtrend, I have to shift my bias from neutral to bearish. It was a little bit neutral here, but now it is clearly bearish. This push phase worked. We have a new low, first entry short, break higher, second entry short. The single bar is not that great. There's a tail at the bottom, but overall it is very small. Only 2 points, so I drop a limit order to close, going for 8 ticks on 7 contracts, even 1 contract as the runner, and the stop loss has to go 1 tick above the same. But it's a second entry short, small break, new high tested at the key entry point, lower highs, lower lows. So just like here, I wanted to see two-legged pullback to the EMA. Now I want to see two-legged pullback at the EMA again, and the single bar is a little bit neutral, but the context is good. Had the single bar been a little bit bigger, I would have skipped it, but because it is around the 2 points, I can risk it. Okay, we're getting very close. We need one more tick. Okay, traders, so we finally got our 8 ticks, so I'm gonna instantly lock my stop loss to break even. There was a new low for a entry short, little pullback here. It took a long time to work. Only good for a small scalp. The single bar was a little bit neutral. I should have used deeper limit order when the single bar is this weak, but we got the scalp and the runner is going to be just a bonus. It's a little bit weak now though. Okay, our runner just got hit, so it worked for a small scalp. We had uptrend working higher, downtrend played to break new extreme. We're buying at the EMA to new high. Now we have downtrend working lower series of lower highs and lower lows, and I sold the second entry short at the EMA because EMA keeps projecting and acting as a key entry point. So these are my 2 trades for the day, and I'm gonna wrap it up. Quick little session. It's only at 1.5 hours after open, so you'll love sessions like these when you're done fairly quickly. The rest of the session wasn't as eventful. We started with the uptrend break a new high. We had a new high, first entry long pullback, second entry long failure. Very close to be pretty decent reversal pattern, fell second entry long. But as we can see, the second entry long still formed above EMA, and the setup bar was a horrible bearish bar. So we generally like to see nice bullish bar for second entry long bulls to get trapped on. But this is when the market is going to reverse. You can't go long because uptrend played out. Downtrend needs to get new extreme. At the same time, you cannot sell because it is too congested. Then the wider pattern was established. As you can see, there was fairly aggressive second entry short that I took. We went a little bit sideways, and there's a decent lower high because the resistance is getting confirmed. We traded down into this consolidation, and we expect new extreme to be tested. It's also a new low if you're going to reset the count. First entry short pullback, second entry short. Single bar is not the greatest, but because you're selling a little bit high up, it's quite decent room before reaching these lows. So downtrend was tested. Then you have a second entry short breakout pullback because we broke this important key level. We came back, tested it. Problem is, since our first downtrend played out with the break and a new extreme, I really feel we need to get a lower high confirmation set up. It's good, more advanced trader can understand what's going on here. But since you have a break in your extreme, it is very easy to get chopped here, pull the trigger too early. So you really need to see the lower high confirmation setup. If we're struggling to break above EMA, and it's a sign we're going to continue working lower. Because we created another leg down, this is where I adapted to slightly wider downtrend because the bearish bias is too strong. We keep pushing lower even after break and the new extreme. There's a massive bearish bar at the bottom of the move far from the EMA creating overshoot. So the wider downtrend is overshoot, which means we can have stronger pullback in the opposite direction. For this reason, we're drawing a little bit wider channel. This is the first leg. Overshoot can generate stronger pullback in the opposite direction. Another thing, you can take a short because we just had an overshoot. This is the first leg. Uptrend is still in play. So if I'm going to measure it, first leg, break, second leg to new extreme. New high, first entry long. And we're thinking about fell second entry long because this downtrend needs to get new extreme tested. Problem is that fell second entry long never triggered below EMA. We continue to work higher, and this is confusing because why are we back above EMA? So you cannot sell in no man's land without key entry point here. There is not even decent resistance. You really want to see the reversal below EMA, fell second entry long below EMA, and by the time you push below EMA, you don't have a chance to get a second entry short. Break in your extreme, downtrend played out, market moves in pairs of twos, and once the downtrend plays out, this is a broad break. Broad push to new extreme, you expect reversal, and by the time you get a high low above EMA to get a new high for this uptrend, the confirmation setup, the single bar unfortunately had horrible body to like a pullback. Had there been some stronger bullish bar you can consider, because this spike up needs to get the new high, needs to get the second leg up. Cannot buy below EMA, you need to wait for the push above EMA, and now it's getting way too late. So this is the overall session for today. I'm going to wrap it up. I hope you had a good trading day, and I'm going to talk to you next time. Good luck in your trading.